All right, hello everybody. My name is Joe Perry. I'm a martial artist. I've been running a full-time martial arts studio since 1988. And I've actually trained in China with the Shaolin monks. And today, I've been invited to share with you what I love about the internal martial arts known as Tai Chi and also Qi Gong. We've made the movements into a nice small space, so you don't need a lot of room. And we're outside in the sun, which is a really nice component for feeling more positive. I also have the sound of a waterfall behind me, which is really nice, getting back to nature. We'll be doing a lot of deep breathing, which is also very healing and energizing. And then I'm also wearing, well, I'm not wearing any shoes. I'm in my bare feet, standing outside on the ground, which if you've never done that, you can, especially if you're stressed out, just standing on the ground in bare feet can be very, very energizing and very, very de-stressing. So a little bit about my background. I'm a martial artist. I started with martial arts of Shaolin Kempo, Shaolin Kung Fu, and Jiu-Jitsu. Very hard styles fighting. So now people ask me, why do you sit and breathe and move and you're out in the sun and you're bare feet and you're doing all that? And I'll tell you why. Because it makes you feel fantastic. We can run around getting stressed out. I mean, you know, if you live, you deal with this. And on a subtle level, more and more people are starting to discover what thousands of Chinese people already know. And that is getting in touch with your energy, being able to build it, being able to clear off negative energy and stress will empower you in a subtle way. It's not a big macho way. You just feel better. And when you feel better, people can see that. I'd also like to say I'm very excited to introduce this to you so that you will actually build a small practice where you will literally feel that energy. You'll be able to feel it in your hands and be able to feel it moving through your body. Tai Chi can be quite flowery and it can move all over the place. And what we're going to do today is design a specific little Qigong Tai Chi practice you don't need any space to do, or hardly any space to do. So here we go. We're going to put our feet under our shoulders, hip width. And we'll take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Very simple technique just to stand and breathe. Then we'll start with some small movements to loosen up the body, and any kind of movement that you do will help this practice. So we're going to start with our shoulders today. We're just going to move them backwards and forwards. Lift them up, drop them down. Slowly turn your head side to side. A very subtle stretch on the neck. And then we'll bring our head back to the front. Open the feet a little bit wider. We're going to reach our arms out to the side. And then we're going to twist over to one side, turning that hand upside down. And then switch. Almost like you're reaching for something. This might feel like a stretch you'd naturally do right when you wake up. We're feeling that movement in maybe the elbows and the shoulders. If you have an injury or you may be incapacitated, you can do any of these stretches sitting in a chair. This one, we're going to work the spine. And you'll find that as we go through the practice, on an energetic level, we want work that spine to be supple and loose. And so we're going to take our thumbs and just hook them together. We're going to dive forward, and we're going to let each vertebrae on the back just bend, 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 bend. And then bring the hands close to the body, and we're going to come right back up to the sky. So we're just rising up, reach up. And we're going to take 3 of these. So here's the second one, reaching out. Just feel the back bending. Most of these postures we do with the spine straight, but this is a nice one to keep the spine healthy and loose. And then we'll switch the direction with the hands so they're going to be close to the body. And then reach out far away. Feel how that changes on the bottom of your feet. The weight in the feet will change as we reach forward. And last one. And then we'll go sideways in a big circle. We'll keep going, we'll do 3. Last one going this way. And we'll switch directions. Last one. And let the hands come down. We'll place our left hand, the small of the spine, take your right hand overhead, and we'll twist 3 little presses, and then slowly come over to the other side. And last one. And come back to the center. Now we're going to turn up on our, lifting the heels up so we're spinning on our heel. So we can put the foot down and turn this way. And then we're going to stay stationary here and reach for your toes. It might look like this to start. Eventually, we'll come down. And then slowly come up, and we'll go over to the other side. Okay, coming up slowly. Now we're going to incorporate movement. So in Tai Chi, there's a really old book called the Tao Te Ching, and there's a little quote in the Tao Te Ching about nature and life. They say when a tree is dead, when the wind blows on it, it just cracks and falls down. But when the tree is alive, it's supple. So the wind will blow on it, comes right back. So we want to keep the body that way. So in nature, it's just a common or simple observation that things that can bend and move are healthier. So we're going to move a little bit. So we're going to come back to this position. We're going to reach for the toes, and then we're going to come up, inhaling Leaning back just a little bit, feel a nice stretch on your ribs, and then come down, exhaling. Inhale up. And exhale down. So it's a graceful movement. If you want to get a little more of a workout without changing anything on the outside, if you just press your back foot into the ground as you come up, you'll feel your leg muscles activate. And then we'll slowly come back to standing. And we'll just take it over to the other side. So reaching for the foot. Inhale, lifting up. Open the ribs. And exhale, flowing down. Moving with your breath. Again, for more of a workout, you just subtly press your back leg into the ground as you come up. Okay, come back to the middle. We're going to bring our feet, toes slightly out, and bend the legs. So sometimes you see karate people, they stand like this for long periods of time. Kung Fu people also to make their legs strong. We're going to do a move called Tiger Plays with the Ball. This is one of my favorite energy building exercises. And the reason it is because a lot of people that are newer to it, working with energy or feeling the energy, within 2 or 3 times of practicing this, will come up and say, I felt something in my hands. Because our bodies conduct electricity. We're mostly water. And therefore, if you go to China or you study Chinese culture, you'll hear of like acupressure or acupuncture, where they put needles in you, not very deep, to pull that energy through, to let your body heal itself. It's not, the needles aren't healing you, it's just helping that energy go through the sick or injured area. So we're going to bend the knees. And I'm going to tell you a little secret that you won't be able to see this on camera, so we're going to touch the tongue to the top of the mouth. We'll just leave it there. Sink the knees and bring your hands facing each other. I'll demonstrate this. I'll say it mirror image. So we're going to put our right hand on top of our left hand, like we're holding a ball. So this one's called Tiger Plays with the Ball. So here's your ball. We're going to exhale and move to the side. Inhale, turn the ball over. And exhale, go to the other side. So we're breathing out as we come across. And then inhaling here. And exhale as we come across. Inhale on the side. Exhale as you come across. And then imagine or just focus on relaxing any muscle in the body that you don't need to use to do this movement. And the hips are loose, the spine is loose, almost like we're hanging from a string from the top of our head, painlessly. Inhaling on the side. Exhale, coming across. And some people like to vary the size of the ball. So they might make it smaller or bigger. And I'll let you play around with that on your own. Today we'll just kind of keep it the same size. My teacher that I learned this from would sometimes do this for 10 minutes without stopping. But we'll stop now. So bring your hands like this, pull them apart and almost touch them together. And then start to roll the hands towards yourself. Some people, their very first time, will feel a little sensation between their hands. Then we step in with our feet. We inhale the hands up. And we exhale the hands down. So that exercise is gathering. They call Qi in China. If you're from Japan, they'll say Qi. If you're from India, they'll say Prana. It's the same stuff. You feel your own energy, and then you kind of wash it down through your body, just doing a cleanse. So this is designed to build up your own energy and be in touch with your own energy. And so that one's called Tiger Plays with the Ball. The next one we're going to do will also help us feel energy in the hands, and it's called Hands Wave Like Clouds, or Cloud Hands. So you bend your knees, and it's almost like waving hello. You just bring your hand up and twist a little bit. And do the same thing on the other side. The hand will turn subtly. Nice, bring your feet together. Inhale the hands up. Close it down. Okay, we got a couple more for you. And any of those you can do for a long period of time. If you don't have a lot of time, just give yourself some time. Sometimes when you fly in an airplane, they tell you where to go to the bathroom and how your seat belt works. But one thing that they also tell you is if there's a loss in cabin pressure, that mask is going to fall, and if you're traveling with other people that need help, put yours on first. So this is really important. It's not selfish to take some time for yourself. Get outside in the sun, listen to nature, eat clean food, do some deep breathing, and reconnect to your own energy. And when that's vibrating in a positive way, you're a better person, you'll be a nicer person. And that's why this stuff is so exciting to me. So here we go. We're going to do one exercise. This one's a little tricky, but I know you can do it. We're going to take our hands, and this one we're going to do an inhale as we bring our hands up, hold the breath, and we're going to reach the right hand up, left hand back, look at your right heel. Stretch your arms up and down, and then exhale, come back to the front. Inhaling the hands here, take a deep breath, hold the breath, reaching one hand for heaven, one hand for earth. The name of this exercise is called Reaching for Heaven and Earth. So inhaling, twist, Exhale your way back. When you're on your own, you can hold the breath as long as you want or as short as you want. Inhale, twist. Coming back as you exhale. Inhale, twist, reach the hands. When you're ready to exhale, come back. Inhaling, twist. Come back. And we'll end it how we ended Tiger Plays with the Ball. So we're just moving our hands. We might open them and almost touch them together. Then we'll bring our feet in together. Inhale up. Exhale, grounding down. Thank you for doing the Qigong and Tai Chi moves with me today. My name is Master Joe Perry. I run a martial arts studio in Orem, Utah, 845 North State Street. I'd love to have you come by sometime if you're ever in town. And take as little or as much of this as you want. And remember, this is your life. Use it wisely. Be happy. Take that time. Cultivate your energy. And I just say thank you.